No, we did. Accountability. That's number 3. Now you got to put the lower third back on.
Oh, Jesus, Brian.
Accountability is number 3. Okay, look it. I've said this before. The 2 reasons you don't achieve the goals you set by research, by analysis, is a lack of social support, i.e., circle of influence. Mm-hmm. The second reason, accountability.
Oh, it's huge.
It's so easy to say in my journal every day, I want to lose 25 pounds. So excited. But then 2 days later, who's holding you accountable? Mm-hmm. Who's helping you be accountable for the lifestyle changes that need to happen in order for you to fulfill that goal? Mm-hmm. You must have port of accountability. Mm-hmm. You must. So yes, I'm going to trumpet again the Crew Nation Clubhouse. Every single morning, Carrie Campbell posts and says, hey guys, what's up? Here's how I want you to learn your language today. Mm-hmm. Okay? So then there's 165 people every morning comment on that. Here's what my language said to me. And they celebrate with each other. Mm-hmm. They talk with each other. Yep. Then every night I say, hey guys, here, let's count wins. And I give you a myriad of different ways you can count your wins. Mm-hmm. And every night, the clubhouse rocks that thread and counts their wins and celebrates with each other.
Absolutely.
That is your accountability port. Mm-hmm. So as you are trying to lose the weight, as you are trying to build a business, as you are trying to mend your relationship, whatever it might be, the clubhouse is your accountability port. Twice a day, every day. You're not obligated, but our preference is you go on, you spend 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, or 5 minutes whenever you can have 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
And you learn your language with Carrie, you count your wins with me, and that is the accountability you need.
Absolutely. You know, I just like talking about global accountability, because you were talking about how amazing the clubhouse is there. I just want to talk about, you know, what we kind of started this talking about fitness and different, shaping our journey with that. You know, I am such a fan of accountability.
Yes.
Even for those people who are massive doers.
Yep.
Because I think sometimes people who are really good at executing, they don't think they need accountability.
Agreed.
But there is another level for everybody when it comes to using accountability. Like, I think that sometimes people mistake accountability for someone messaging you and holding you accountable, right? But accountability can be an inward process, right? I have got accountability portholes everywhere. Yeah. Like, I will if I'm working on something in my own self-growth, I will purposely share it with Brian, not because I want his insights, but because I know by verbally saying it out loud to myself, I'm going to hold myself more accountable to the fact that I shared it. Our Jason Phillips, I must message Jason just randomly to tell him shit all the time. Yeah. Not because and I'll even say, like, I don't even need you to respond to this. Yeah. So, those of you who are posting on the clubhouse, I mean, you've experienced it, right? Posting on the clubhouse, you might not even be waiting for somebody to respond or read it, but you know that posting it there is your step towards, okay, you know what? I'm claiming accountability over this today, because today I'm going to work on this.
100%. Yeah. What do you think masterminds are for? Mm-hmm. What do you think fitness groups are for?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a novel concept. From the dawn of mankind, we have created communal avenues. Mm-hmm. Religion. Everyone congregates on Sundays to worship. Yep. We have created communal gatherings in order to hold ourselves accountable to what we say we want. Yep. And in doing so, we establish a circle of influence that becomes the greatest advocate for us.
Yep, completely.
Do you see how it all kind of it builds on itself?
Absolutely.
So first you have to decide what you want by trying shit. Decide by doing. Mm-hmm. And then you have to establish a circle of influence that facilitates you achieving that. Yep. And then you have to create a port of accountability, be it for finance, entrepreneurialism, weight loss, relationships, you name it. Mm-hmm. But since the dawn of mankind, this is what humankind does. Mm-hmm. We congregate in order to create accountability and a circle of influence with each other. Yeah, absolutely. That's the point. Yeah. Lots of big comments coming in.
This is a great accountability. Like Nicole, our clubhouse mama, she said, I started really knowing my numbers. In the past, I was a little lazy and did not count every dollar or cent. I started holding myself accountable by doing a monthly spreadsheet and keeping receipts. Eye-opening. I canceled 2 apps yesterday, saving over $100 per year for that tiny change.
Tiny change, $100. That is not nothing. Mm-hmm. That is not nothing. Angie asked a great question. Does keeping a task list count? In my opinion, no. Because where's the accountability? Right? The checking it off. I mean, how many people have task lists that, well, I'll do that one tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't do this one for a week. I mean, that's not an Angie thing. That's an everybody.